Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and if this is your first time, welcome. Today's video is all about scalp psoriasis. So if you're suffering from mild to severe scalp psoriasis, then you need to watch this video. What is scalp psoriasis? Scalp psoriasis is a common skin disorder that makes raised, reddish, often scaly patches. It can pop up as a single patch or several and can even affect your entire scalp. It can also spread to your forehead, the back of your neck, or behind your hairs. Scalp psoriasis can be mild and almost unnoticeable, but it can also be severe, last a long time, and cause thick, crusted sores. Intense itching can affect your sleep and everyday life, and scratching a lot can lead to skin infection and hair loss. Scalp psoriasis can be improved and the inflammation can be reduced to a significant extent. The first line of defense is treatment you can use directly in your hair. One such treatment is this natural home remedy in this video. For this treatment, I'm using 3 ingredients, and the first one is plain yogurt. I'm using yogurt because yogurt contains lactic acid, an exfoliator which helps in removing the crust and scale on the scalp. When scalp becomes dry and scaly, lactic acid moisturizes and smooths the scalp. Lactic acid also helps restore strength and elasticity to hair by altering the ionic charge of its molecules. Our second ingredient is honey, and I'm using honey because honey antimicrobial properties protect the scalp psoriasis wounds from bacterial and fungal infections. Its anti-inflammatory properties reduce the inflammation and soothe the affected areas. Its soothing effects give release from itching and scaling. It also helps to remove damaged skin cells and generate new and healthy skin cells. Our third and final ingredient is aspirin, and I'm using aspirin because of its salicylic acid. Salicylic acid is used in the treatment of scaly skin diseases such as scalp psoriasis. Salicylic acid works by softening the scale on the scalp. This helps to loosen dry scales, making it easier to remove. This treatment is in 2 parts. Part 1, a deep conditioner, and part 2, a moisturizer. So first I'm going to make the deep conditioner, and to make the deep conditioner I will be using 6 aspirin. I'm going to use a teaspoon of water, and this I'm going to pour on the aspirin, and I'm going to set this aside for about 3 minutes to soak the aspirin. Once this is soaked, I'm going to use a spoon and I'm going to crush the aspirin like I'm doing here. It should look somewhat like this. Next, I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of plain yogurt. And since our focus is mostly on the scalp, 3 tablespoons should be enough. If you think you need more, you can double the recipe. Next, I'm using 1 tablespoon of honey. And then I'm going to mix well. And you want to mix this for about 2 minutes until it looks somewhat like this, very creamy. And you're mixing well because you want to make sure that the aspirin, the honey, and the yogurt is fully blended together. And this is our scalp psoriasis deep conditioner. So next I'm moving on to the moisturizer, and for the moisturizer I'm using a teaspoon of coconut oil, and I'm going to be using a teaspoon of castor oil. Now you can use whatever oil you have if you do not have coconut oil. If you do not have coconut oil, you can use almond oil, you can use avocado oil, you can also use olive oil, vitamin E oil, and you just mix it to your castor oil. As this is just a scalp treatment, but you want it to be effective, and the coconut oil is perfect to moisturize the scalp along with the castor oil, which have antibacterial and antifungal properties. After mixing, it should look somewhat like this, and this is your scalp psoriasis moisturizing treatment. Now to demonstrate, you want to take your deep conditioning treatment and you want to apply it to the scalp. And you want to make sure you give it a mix just before you apply it. And now this, we're not applying to your hair, we're applying this to the scalp. So you want to take your hands and you want to part and apply, and make sure you are applying this directly to the scalp. So you want to work your way until the entire scalp is completely covered with your deep conditioner. Then you want to place your shower cap on. And it should look somewhat like this. So you want to deep condition for at least an hour. You could go longer if you so choose, and then you're going to rinse with warm water. And then you're going to towel dry your hair. Once you rinse, then you will notice that the scalp from your psoriasis started to flake. So you're going to use your hairbrush or your ear comb, and you're going to gently try to get rid of as much of the scale as you can. Once that is done, you're going to use your moisturizer and you're going to moisturize the scalp. Once you're done, you're going to let your hair sit with the moisturizer and you're going to allow it to dry naturally. For this treatment, you can do it 1 to 2 times per week, and you want to do it every single week for best result. However, when it comes on to the moisturizer, you can moisturize your scalp every single day with this treatment. And after the first couple of times you use this, you definitely will see great improvement in your scalp psoriasis.
So there you have it. I hope this will help anyone out there suffering from scalp psoriasis. Thank you all for watching. Remember, if you like the video, to give it a thumbs up. Also remember to share the video. And if this was the first time watching, hit my face at the end of the video and you will be subscribed. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.